live here in Philadelphia for the Rise Youth Summit. We have people from all across the country here. Hey, let us know where y'all represent.
New York!
It's April 29th. This is the second annual Rise Youth Summit event, and it's at WHYY Studios.
Here at the Rise Youth Summit, we focus on youth empowerment and equipping young people with the tools so they can make sustainable changes back home in their communities. So today we have 10 speakers, 5 workshops. We have the amazing Samuel Allen as our keynote speaker.
Youth got the chance to learn what we do at the Advocacy Institute. They learn through social media, they learn through policy, they learn through Advocacy 101, that's basically the facts about what we do, how we advocate. And they actually got to talk back, like a call and response. Like we called to them, hey, what do we need to do? Like, this is what we do here, what do we need from you? And they actually like came out and spoke back, gave us the extra push to work on what we do.
We want to understand what kind of power we have inside, right? To create the changes we see for our communities. And we can't make change alone because by myself, I am, and together we are. So I am, we are, I am, we are. Yes, we have our amazing social media hub outside. Did you guys see that? Yes, we have Mina Say What from Power 99 coming today. So she's gonna be giving out prizes for the people that post the best photos on social media, okay? So workshop A is called Power and Policy. It's facilitated by Ricardo Calderon from Philadelphia Youth Commission and our Advocacy Institute Youth Facilitator Tajay Daniels.
Come on now.
Youth opportunities.
Opportunities for young people. Absolutely. What's up? In the back. What would you change about your community or your neighborhood? More green space. The sugar tax. We know the problems, right? When it comes to policy and our elected officials, they're tasked to figure it out.
This is where we have our opportunity to actually make change, and that's what I want you guys to be able to do here, because I want you to feel as though you can actually do something.
We have the Youth Empowerment Workshop presented by Sam Allen.
This grid is designed to get you to shake off what you think you know about yourself and allow you to become very real about who you really are. So to start, Sydney will be there and I'll say, all right, Sydney, go ahead, next step. If it's a yes, then you guys are gonna be so elated because she figured out the next step. No. In the prison system with convicted felons, lifers, immediately, because of their circumstances, they finished it in like 10 minutes. They took off their slides, they took off their socks, what resources they had, and they created the map. And their map was way difficult. Kudos to you guys for being smart enough to create this, but start thinking about what type of leader you are, and am I a leader that people can follow? All of us are leaders, but are you one that someone can follow? Because that's the bigger question.
We have the Advocacy 101 workshop presented by Amanda Irizarry and Marquita Young.
Be prepared to pay attention, to be engaged, to give 100% of your energy, 100% of your attention. When you show up, you give yourself an opportunity to be received by others. Workshop C, social media, the power is in your hands. Facilitators, Vince Irving from the Truth Initiative and Advocacy Institute Youth Facilitator, Lex Martinez.
Facebook is one of those multimedia things. It just does everything for us, really easy. That's how we got this page up here. We're considered as like an organization. So for those organizations back home in your local communities, it's a really good way to get set up, without using any money. You just need a little bit of time and how to use Facebook, that's all.
there's a really good difference between Instagram Live and Facebook Live. And one thing that we haven't mentioned a lot yet, which is really, really important, is the power of hashtags, because hashtags really help you elevate your message.
And the last workshop, Taking Down Big Tobacco Together, facilitated by Erica Armstead from Campaign for Tobacco Free Kids and Advocacy Institute youth facilitator Jada Rasulullah.
So there's also quality concerns. That's obviously not safe. You know, if I had a loved one who was trying to quit smoking by using an e-cigarette, like, I don't want that to blow up in their pocket and them have to be hospitalized.
The tobacco industry admitted that they look at young people as replacement smokers. They need their money, their revenue, and they know that their product is killing people. See, they even gave a metaphor, which a population that doesn't give birth will eventually dwindle. So they're saying, like, if no one else smokes because all of our people die, then we'll be out of business. So we need young people, we need the next generation to begin smoking.
I was actually surprised from our keynote speaker. I met him yesterday and that was my first time actually meeting him, and I heard a lot about him, but he actually did, it was the little things he said and the little things he spoke about that actually moved me.
Get home now! And I'm just like, Mom, I just got a really cool job. I'm gonna travel all over the country. I'm gonna work with young people. The same work I did here in Florida, I'm gonna do all over North America. And I could feel myself well up. And I can remember the naysayers. And it was at that moment, I said, I'm possible. I'm possible.
It was an amazing weekend. We had people come from the Bronx, New York, from Florida, and from Washington, D.C., so all over to come to our Rise Youth Summit and present and participate and to become knowledgeable about the things that are affecting our community.